Hello and welcome back. Gonna do one of my patented massive recording sessions. Well, at least gonna get a few episodes recorded here. So we're going into Crystal Glacier, and we're gonna get through this one as well. Oh god, do you know what? Ice levels are just the worst. I don't recall this one having any slippy patches of ice or anything like that. I might find that I'm totally wrong there. But ice guys, look. I mean, if I had to choose between being too... I mean, too anything is bad. That's why they call it too something. But if I was too... I'd prefer to be too hot than too cold. I hate the cold. The cold hates me. I was never born to be in a cold environment. Which sucks because living in England, you spend most of your time in a cold environment. Especially here in the north of England where it's currently snowing. In fact, it couldn't be a more poignant stage for me to be on right now. Luckily, the best way to fight ice is with fire. Spyro's patented dragon breath. Patented. Trademark dragons. Copyright. He submitted a patent registry. I'm really imagining that Spyro at one point actually invented the dragon breath. It hadn't existed to that point. He did some sketches. Now he is the only dragon who can breathe fire. I mean, let's face it, the other dragons that you met in Spyro 1 were pretty ineffectual. It wouldn't surprise me if none of them have the ability to actually breathe fire, and that's why they were so easily captured by Nasty Gnorc. Or Gnasty Gnorc, as he prefers to go by. So, these guys are going to do some spiking on the wall there. I think we've cleared all the stuff from this first area, so let's jump on up on the platforms. Here we go. Thank you, Zoe. I love that Zoe now trusts me to know how to play the game. She's no longer giving me, like, really basic tips on how to play. These Ice Wizard guys, they remind me of, you remember... God, is it called Magic Peaks or Wizard Peaks or something? Something like that. Peaky Peaks, I can't remember, but it's from the first Spyro game. The beardy wizard guys and that. These Ice Wizards kind of remind me of them. So, money bags. Yeah, that bodes well, doesn't it? It's like I've been watching Seinfeld recently, and Moneybags is kind of like I've got the same relationship with Moneybags that Jerry has with Newman. Like, hello, Newman. Hello, Moneybags. It's a love-hate relationship. I love to hate him.
Hello there, Spyro.
Hello, Newman. Set me up so perfectly. What do I need to... Oh, to cross a bridge. Who made you bloody master of the bridges? Why does Moneybags have control of all the bridges in Avalar? It's stupid. I want to see whoever the authority is on bridges in this country. Land? Should it be called a land when it's dragons? Country's a little bit too humanized, isn't it? There's not enough mysticism in a country. There's only mystic things in the land. That's why I think, like, Eastern countries have stuck to being the land of this, and why America has tried to call itself the land of the free. Even though, I mean, it's a pretty expensive country if you've been there. I don't know about land of the free. I believe isn't much point in killing these guys because I need the super fly power up, and I think they come back even if I kill them anyway. And they don't count towards a soul count. There's a soul count. Yeah, let's clear this out because what we'll have to do, if I remember rightly, on this next super fly minigame, which is super fly, have to go along and kill all these. What do you want to call them? Ticks? They kind of look like ticks. That's what I'm going to go with, if you had to liken them to any actual species. Not that this is real life, for anyone watching. This is not a vlog. This is video games. The further we can get from real life, the better, is my general opinion on most things. Right. Let's go over this bridge, seeing as We had to pay for the pleasure of doing so. Might as well make the most of it. It's like, you know, like when you buy a ticket for like an all-you-can-eat buffet or something. It's like you pay that money, and so you're like, right, I've paid for this now. It's like I'll teach them to give me all-you-can-eat. And this is such a, it's greed. It's pure greed. And if it wasn't a problem, the all-you-can-eat buffet wouldn't cost as much, because obviously it costs so much because there was just a couple of people who will eat ridiculous amounts of food that will cover the price of 2 people's tickets. Stop doing that, people. Like, if it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, it's all you can eat. Like, it's not all you can eat, it's all you want to eat. Eat until you don't want to eat anymore, and then stop. Don't eat just because, you know, you like being entitled. I hate entitlement. That's a, yeah, I'll end that rant there. You're welcome, Oggy. Oggy, 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 oi, oi, oi. Build a thing, do the thing, not the thing, and the talisman guy is in here. So, getting to the talisman on every single level in Spyro is always going to be the easiest thing you do. It is not meant to... Your path to the end is not meant to be resisted that difficultly in Spyro. And obviously your shortest path to the end is just collecting all the talismans, beating the bosses, and getting through. The thing that really holds you up is, secondly, finding orbs. But again, there's no orb challenge that is particularly like tear your hair out difficult. Maybe the goddamn turtle soup one, and that dinosaur one takes a couple times through to learn, but orb challenges you'll always get through eventually. It's gems, that's what really kind of slows you down. So I think the challenge here, I gotta follow this leopard guy, and I gotta get him some fish. There's a fish here. Is it this one that he wants to get, or do I need to wait? Fishy, come on. Any fish? Is that someone knocking at my door? Let me go find out. 1 second. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. There's this one guy who comes and knocks on our door, like, at least once a week. We live on an avenue, and there's a parallel avenue to us, and he always goes down the wrong bloody avenue and ends up knocking on our door when he's looking for the other avenue. They don't look that similar, I guarantee you. Here you go, mate. Have a fish. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy when the boat comes in. Let's go get you another one. He's a hungry boy. Yes, he is. He's a hungry spotty leopard thing. Snow leopard. Endangered species. The snow leopard. I suppose probably less endangered than the dragon. But you don't see a lot of the snow leopard appeals anymore. It's almost like it's not fashionable to support the snow leopard anymore. Tigers were in again the other year. But you following me now? You my boy? You tamed? Come on! Let's take you back to Mr. Caveman with generic name. I'm gonna go with Bongo, Mungo, something like that. What's his name? You're welcome, Mungo.
You found yours.
Shaman Tok. Oh, he's a shaman. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have been so. This is a man of station. This is a man of power. I shouldn't have been so flippant with him. Sorry, Tok the shaman. Right, so I got all the gems, which is fantastic. That means that we're not going to do any aimless wandering around the stage. No more so than I've already done. Anyway, just means that we just need to finish off the orb challenge here. Get the old Superfly power up. Oh, tick. Tick and Tock. He's a shaman too. Yeah, I can do this. Flame all Draclets is what they're called. Use the Superfly power up. I can do that. And let's just always... So one of the best tips I can give with Spyro, just line yourself up before you go do whatever it is you're going to do. Just line yourself up. Take that extra second. Be pointing in the right direction. Because nothing is more frustrating than when you just shoot off in the wrong direction. And doing things like this, when, see, shit like that can happen. And what happens with these is they actually respawn, so I'm going to have to do a second trip around. Because guarantee that some of the ones at the beginning are going to... Oh no, don't do it. Maybe if we're quick. And they start, unfortunately, respawning at the rate that you can fly. Ah, there we go. I have saved you all, and what's in it for me? An orb, okay. Only 2 in this level? Well, that does make things lovely and simple. Thank you. Let's fly our way up. Oh, they put a maximum height on it. Okay, let's go over here onto this friggin' bridge, which I'm not mad about. I'm not. I'm a reasonable guy, you know. If that's the rules, if that's the rule that has been placed, that the bridge has to be paid for, then so be it. Well, that was kind of weird. Couldn't step through the bottom of that portal. It's almost like it was obstructing me. And so we hereby name this kind of spirally tower place colonized by, well, they appear to be the Three Stooges. And the wise shaman said, "Dude, that was hilarious. Do that again." Right, another one down. Back to Autumn Plains. Let's just have a quick look in the old guidebook. Let's see where we're at. 1, 2 done. Out of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stages, and 9 if you include the home world. So, got another 5 to get through, and we'll work on those in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao for now.